Okay guys, many of you have started your first unknown or will be soon. While the known test solution had all of the ions present, your unknowns won't. So the intent with this worksheet is to have you answer questions about what you would see or what things would look like at various procedure steps along the way when you only have certain ions in your unknown. Remember, your unknown won't have all the ions that the known solution had, so things are going to look a little bit different at various procedure steps along the way. Hopefully, completing this worksheet and going over the answers next week will give you a little insight into situations that you may find while working on your unknowns. So let's take a look at this Hypothetical Unknowns worksheet. This worksheet presents you with three different hypothetical unknowns. The first unknown that's presented says if your unknown contains only these ions, Ag and Al. So this hypothetical unknown has only the silver and aluminum ions. And the first question asks, what will you see as you work on procedure 3? So in step 3, we know that we're testing for mercury by adding ammonia to the white residue from step 2. Now if we had mercury, we know it would turn black or dark gray, but we don't have mercury. So I don't want you to tell me what wouldn't happen or what you wouldn't see. I want to know what it would look like. So in this situation, since we don't have mercury, what we would see, you would see only a white precipitate with a clear solution above it. That's all you would see. I want to know what you would see, what it would look like, so that you would know how to handle this situation if an unknown similar to this came up for you. And then we would centrifuge and decant the solution, and you'd move on to step 4, where you'd treat the solution and test for silver. So this hypothetical unknown only has silver and aluminum, and it continues to ask you other questions about what you'd see at various procedure steps, if there would be precipitates or not, what colors they might be, and so on and so forth. So there's 3 different hypothetical unknowns that you're presented with. That's the first one. The second one says if your unknown contains only these ions, Pb, Fe, and Ni. If your unknown only had lead, iron, and nickel, what would you see at various procedure steps? And finally, the third hypothetical unknown contains only Ag, Hg, and Ni, silver, mercury, and nickel. What you would see as you work on various procedure steps. Again, with all these, I want to know what you would see, what it would look like. Don't tell me what it wouldn't do. I want to know what it would do when we know that we only have certain ions present in our solution. That's it, guys. Good luck. When you're finished working on this, you can turn it in, get into the lab, and continue working on your unknown or your known if you're still working on that, and we'll go over answers next week.